Hello, this is Historical Amusements, back with another Minecraft Kennywood video. In this video, I'll be showcasing the Ghost Ship Dark Ride, which operated at Kennywood from 1967 to 1975. Before I get started, if you're interested in seeing what the rest of my Minecraft Kennywood map looks like, there will be a link in the description for a tour video I made. Now let's get back to the Ghost Ship. Tragically, in June of 1975, the Ghost Ship caught fire due to faulty electrical wiring, and was completely destroyed in the blaze. Today, an eating area and fountain next to Arrow 360 sit in Ghost Ship's former plot of land. Now let's take a voyage into the ghastly depths of Kennywood's long-lost Ghost Ship. Now let's take a lights-on tour of the Ghost Ship to see what exactly lurks in the shadows of this long-gone attraction. The very first stunt we come across in our voyage into the Ghost Ship is the endless hallway. There's a hallway that looks like it's going on forever, but at the last second, we turn into the next stunt. The next stunt we come across in our journey is the first barrel, which looks like you're in the hold of a ship, with portholes at either side. Coming down a little further, you can see our first show scene, which is a ghastly sea captain sitting at a banquet table with a large window behind him, and a light comes on when you go by, exposing the scene. The next room you enter into looks like you're in the hold of a great galleon ship with a large window exposing a storm-tossed sea. Coming out of the galleon ship room, we come face to face with a vicious-looking lobster man who gnashes his teeth at you and swipes his claws. Just after narrowly avoiding the grasp of the lobster man, we see a skeleton sitting in an outhouse, and as we go by, he slams the door at us, clearly not wanting to be seen. Just after we disturb the skeleton in his outhouse, we behold a decrepit-looking fishing dock, but as we get closer, a ghoul jumps out at us. Just after narrowly escaping the pier ghoul, we see a skeleton sitting on top of a beam with a red bucket of paint. Now in real life, the bucket of paint would dump on you, and a red carpet would come out, simulating paint falling on you. But you can't do that in Minecraft, unfortunately. Just after narrowly getting doused in red paint with a skeleton, we come into the conveyor belt room. Now in real life, these red and black stripes would be moving around on conveyor belts, but you can't do that in Minecraft, but it still gives off a cool illusion. The next scene we come across after the conveyor belt room is our second barrel, and at the end of this barrel is a poor sailor lashed to the wheel of his ship. In real life, he'd be spinning around with the barrel, giving off a dizzying effect. After we see the lashed sailor, we travel down a dark hallway and come face to face with a kraken who jumps out behind some rocks at you, and a light illuminates him as you go by. Just after narrowly avoiding being eaten by the kraken, we go into the undersea room, which makes you feel like you're underwater with bubbling and sound effects, and dead skeletons of fish hanging all around you. You also see a treasure chest as you go by, and a cool skull and waterfall. After we pass by the skull waterfall, we come into the mirror strobe room. There would be mirrors on the wall all around you, and strobe lights blinking as you go by, giving off a dizzying effect. Just after the mirror room, we come face to face with a giant rat who lunges at us from behind some barrels, gnashing his teeth. Just after narrowly escaping the giant rat, we see a skeleton sitting in a dinghy boat with a lighthouse behind him. And then after that, we come face to face with a water curtain. And just when you think you're about to get soaked by the water curtain, it magically turns off when your ride vehicle passes over a sensor, allowing you to safely pass under it without getting wet. And that will conclude our tour of what lurks inside the shadows of the Ghost Ship. Thanks for watching this Minecraft Kennywood video. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe, and comment on what you think of my park. And be sure to share with others who might enjoy this. Stay tuned for more videos like this coming soon, and thanks for watching.